What's up guys, Justin here with the Podcast Dojo. So today on Abandoned, like I mentioned last week, we are going to be talking about Owings Mills malls. So let's go ahead and head on over to Owings Mills, Maryland. Owings Mill Mall opened in July of 1986 in Owings Mills, Maryland by the Rouse Company. The mall was originally going to be built around a lake, but the idea was scrapped as it was decided the lake would have a negative environmental impact. The mall had 2 floors and a total of 3 anchors. I could not find out what the original anchors were, so if anyone knows, please comment below. The only thing I could find is what anchors were at Owings Mills over the years, and that was Macy's, Boscov's, Lord & Taylor, Saks of 5th Avenue, and Sears. Owings Mills was extremely popular when it first opened. I actually saw a video where Dan Bell was on TED Talks, and he said that in the mall's first years, it would take about 45 minutes just to find parking. I'll post a link in the description to where you can find that video. The mall was located off of Interstate 795 and benefited from the locally growing area. There was even a metro train station that allowed people from downtown Baltimore to come to Owings Mills malls. This was a good thing and a bad thing. It was good because it brought in more shoppers, and if you didn't have a car or a driver's license, just take the train and you're good to go. But this was a bad thing because it brought some rather unsavory characters to the mall. In fact, the beginning of the end for the mall is related to the metro. In 1992, Christina Marie Brown was contracted with a cleaning company to Saks department store. On her way home to Baltimore, she was shot dead in the tunnel to the metro when she resisted a robbery. As a result, the tunnel connecting the mall to the metro was closed off. Although there's still the bus stop, this did prevent a lot of traffic from downtown Baltimore from coming. On top of that, people just didn't feel safe as a result of the robbery. There were a few other problems as well. Towson Town Mall did renovations and added a Nordstrom in 1991. On top of that, there are just too many malls in the Baltimore area. The owners put most of their promotions into Towson Town Center and the mall in Columbia. Owings Mills was just never the same. There were 5 sit-down restaurants and a 17-screen movie theater that opened up around the mall, but it just wasn't enough to bring in traffic. Even if there wasn't crime coming into the area, I just think having too many malls in the Baltimore area would have ultimately been the downfall of Owings Mills malls. As time marched on, more and more stores left. By 2015, the only thing left was Macy's and JCPenney's. As of today, the mall has been closed and demolished and is in the process of being redeveloped. Well guys, that was Owings Mills Mall. I really hope you enjoyed it. So as I mentioned in the video, I really do think the ultimate downfall of this mall would have been too many malls. So, like I live here in Richmond, Virginia, in that area, and there's about 6 shopping malls in that area, and even that, I know may seem like a lot of malls, but I've been to Baltimore a couple times, being only 1 state away, and I almost feel like every corner you turn there's a mall. So, yeah, I think that ultimately would have been their downfall, is just having too many shopping malls in the area. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave the rating, a comment, and subscribe for more. Share any stories you have about going to Owings Mills Mall, and stay tuned next week for when we talk about Action Park in New Jersey.